Hey, what's happening to you guys? Extreme Power Sonic here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an analysis / review of Naruto Gaiden's The 7th Hokage chapter 706 Unexplained. No, the Uninvolved. The Uninvolved, that's what I meant. I meant the Uninvolved, okay. Yeah, I mean this chapter wasn't really as epic or as hype level as the other chapters previously to that because there was a lot of slow pacing to this one and a lot of mistakes were made from Naruto and Sasuke's point of view, and I'll get into them as as I progress through the panels, and I'll talk about what I think should have happened, what I think I copped on, or whatever really. So let's get into it. First of all, we got Sasuke dashing in at Shin. Yes, the main antagonist in this series is called Shin. So henceforward, I'm going to refer to the other smaller guy as Mini Shin, just to avoid confusion of any sort. So yeah, Shin throws some shuriken at him, then he uses his Sharingan ability to manipulate these weapons to curve and just change the trajectory and go to different points of Sasuke's position. Now there are two things that I think might have happened in that chapter. One, he's actually just controlling the weapons like Magneto. He's moving the weapons and doing them and not doing them and moving them around to fit his purpose. Or two, he's bending time and space to make it seem like the weapons are moving, but actually they're not. He's just bending time and space around it. Similar to how Mr. Fantastic's Mr. Fantastic's ability works. Like, he's not actually stretching, but he's bending space around him to make it seem like he's stretching and bending and all that shit. But yeah, we move on, and Sasuke uses his ability to swap Mini Shin and his position using the Rinnegan ability. But here's the thing about that: when you look at the chapter, he doesn't have the 3 Tomiyos or the 6 Tomiyos or whatever in his eye. It's like the basic Rinnegan. So could it be that the editors forgot to draw in the Tomiyos, or does his Rinnegan have stages where he can activate a basic Rinnegan and a full powered version Rinnegan? But I'm not too sure. But anyway, Sasuke does his first attack, the fire style fireball jutsu, and Shin again uses a kind of like a space time ability, but I'm gonna call it the force, because he literally pulls Mini Shin behind him and Mini Shin takes full on the attack and it looks like it really hurt. And even Naruto copped onto it. It's like, is this an eye power? Is this not an eye power? But basically, this guy Sharingan seems to be on a whole new level of powers that we've yet to see. So yeah, Sasuke goes in again with his sword attack. He grabs Sasuke's sword, and yeah, I'll tell you guys why it's so weird when he did that, because as soon as he did grab Sasuke's sword, like the next chapter, you see Naruto getting stabbed by Sasuke's sword. So I feel like he put some kind of a marking on his sword, similar to what Minato usually does to teleport towards something, but instead his one seems to work like once he touches a weapon, he's able to move it, teleport it. He's able to do a lot of stuff with weapons, really. I think his Sharingan ability is based on the ability to manipulate other objects. So that's what I think happened in that chapter. And even so, like, Naruto should have actually sensed that weapon coming towards him, since he's in that sage mode. Even Kurama said that it's kind of pathetic how you got hit by a basic attack like that. I feel like Naruto hasn't actually fought at all ever since he hooked up with Hinata. I mean, like, he didn't go to any fights. He just straight up went Gohan, really. He just straight up went Gohan. He had his kids, he became Hokage, he lessened down his fighting skills and just, I don't know. I mean, like, everyone's like, oh shit, look at Naruto in his new form, but underneath all that, he's really not as powerful as we maybe thought he might be. But yo, I'm not taking this out on Naruto. Sasuke now in the next chapter made a really big mistake which he shouldn't have made. I mean, Shin's attention went towards Sarada now, and he took the previous blaze that he threw at Naruto and aimed it at Sarada. And instead of Sasuke actually just using his Susanoo arm or Susanoo ribcage to protect Sarada, he just jumps right into it. I feel like that was done on purpose to give the spotlight to Sarada saving. I'll get to that in a minute, but Sasuke made a big mistake. He took an L in that chapter. He could have easily used his Susanoo to protect Sarada. Maybe his fatherly instincts took over and he couldn't really think at that point. He just dashed right in and, you know, jumped in front of the attack. But I still feel like he could have just used Susanoo and protected Sarada from that point, because, you know, I don't really understood why he did that, but yeah. So yeah, and then the next chapter, Sakura comes in and she's the only one that actually done some damage. She literally punched him into submission. Like, the guy can't move anymore after that punch, which shows how strong Sakura has become over the years. I know a lot of people give heat to her. I mean, yeah, there's nothing that can justify how useless she was during the entire Shippuden era, but now she's actually making some really powerful attacks. And I like the way she shouts out, "How dare you attack my husband and my darling daughter, you bastard," or whatever. Which also further cements the point that she is the mother of Sarada, and Sasuke and her, you know, are still together, whatever, you know. And so after that, the Digimon, Shinomon, I'm gonna call the Digimon Shinomon. Shinomon shows up and uses his Kamui? Yeah, Kamui. I think it's Kamui. Uses that, drags Shin, Mini Shin, and Sakura into their base of operation. And that kind of ends the chapter with Shin using the weapons again. Like, it feels like Shin has the ability of metal. Like, he might have a metal affinity to levitating and manipulating metallic stuff and just straight up do whatever the hell he wants with it. Yeah, the chapter ends there. Like, that was it. I still don't understand why Sasuke jumped in front of the weapons, and I still don't understand why Naruto didn't sense the weapon coming towards him. He technically is in his Sage mode. Even if he's not in Sage mode, his sensory has really been tuned and refined over the previous years. So I really don't know why he didn't sense that weapon in the first place. But yeah, overall the chapter was pretty good. Well, not pretty good. It was like a meh for me. Like, to be honest with you, it was like a meh. There were some things I hoped to have seen, but what can you do? Although the last chapter was kind of weird when what's it called again? Shin attacked Mini Shin to take out his organs and replace them with himself. Yeah, that was the chapter. How it ended, really. It wasn't him trying to save his son, it was him using his son to save himself. And my favorite thing about this chapter, to be honest, really, was Chocho. She realized how useless she is in that situation. She's just like, I'm not gonna come out there, I don't see the point of me being out there. She looks so like, I'm just gonna keep myself in the shadow, really. But yeah, this chapter was pretty okay. I wonder if Sakura will end up just killing him on the spot. Probably not. She's probably just gonna be sitting there, watch him recover, and then that'll be the end of it. So the next chapter is going to be called The Crimson Spring. So we're going to have to wait to see what that brings for us. But yeah, overall the chapter was pretty okay, really. It wasn't the best. It felt like, from all the hype, like, it was. Like, for me personally, it felt like we're walking up the stairs of Hype Nation, and then all of a sudden he jumps off the stairs and just goes straight down. That's what it feels like to me. But yeah, overall good chapter, I guess. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the chapter, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.